Welcome back, boys and girls. Yeah, doing a review today on acrylic primer undercoat. Like doing my bit for the environment. So, since I've been on this new firm, I've not even used any oil base yet. They just keep sending me Acrylic out, which is like, absolutely brilliant. And I have heard, whether it's a rumour or not, I don't know, but I have heard they're bringing this stuff out in 25 litre tubs. I don't, can you imagine? Fuck's sake. Amazing. So let's do a bit of a review. I'm going to basically, I've got 3 here as you can see. I'm just going to tell you which one I prefer out of this McPherson's Olmsted. And we've got the old Dulux one. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Now, I'm not sure on the prices, but I know the 2.5 litre Dulux one is like fucking about 25, 27 quid. I think, just guessing, and these are probably roughly the same, but for a gallon, like, do you know what I mean? So, what I'll do, I'll start off with this one, this Olmsted. Now, this is a pretty good acrylic primer undercoat. It does cover well, I've got to admit. Flows nicely, covers well, and I've used this one for quite a few years now, so pretty bloody good, to be fair. Then we've got the McPherson's one. I've just started using that recently, actually, on certain jobs, and it's better than this Olmsted. Absolutely better than this Olmsted. Like the covering capacity on this stuff is just like something else, to be fair. It is really good. And then you got the Dulux one, quick drying undercoat, water based. This is even better than the McPherson's, and it flows on amazingly, and it's so smooth when it dries and everything. It's absolutely brilliant, this one is. But to be fair, I think most of us are going to cancel this one out because it's just too expensive, isn't it? You know what I mean? Too expensive. So I'm left with these two. So I'll tell you which one I would prefer out of these two. And to start off with, it used to be this one, but now I'd say buy this one. I don't know how much it is, and I don't care because I don't pay for it. You know what I mean? But this one is far better than the Olmsted one by a long shot. It just covers it. You put this on, and when it's dry, it's like you've put 2 coats on it. It looks that well. So yeah, that's the one I would recommend you guys buy if you don't know much about acrylic primer undercoat. But before I carry on, what I'm going to do is just show you a quick example on the stairs I've got to paint in a minute in this plot. Why it's better to use acrylic primer undercoat instead of oil based, apart from doing the bit for the environment, as I've said before. There is an advantage when it comes to using this stuff inside a property, on the stairs or whatever, frames or whatever. There is an advantage compared to the oil base. So let me just show you what I'm on about. Right, here guys, here's a typical staircase, yeah? Now if you do this in oil base undercoat, when it comes to those little gaps there, oil base will sink in that, and then you've got to gun fill it, and 9 times out of 10, if you're not very good at gun filling or whatever, you're going to get a bit of a shitty finish there. But when you use acrylic primer undercoat on those gaps, it fills them in. So when you come to gloss, them gaps have disappeared, and plus you're probably saving yourself a good half an hour on the gunning up as well. So it makes sense, doesn't it? And there's on the frame example. Okay, that's it. Even on the head there, look, it's all been filled up with acrylic primer undercoat. You see? Well, there you go. That's just a very small example of one of the reasons why it's good to use this. I mean, realistically, you're never going to beat oil-based here because it's stronger and, you know, stands up to more wear, and that is classed as like the proper procedure, isn't it? Oil-based, then your oil-based gloss. But nowadays, you know, people tend to use Acrylic, as we call it, because it's cheaper and it's water-based, so you're not getting all them fumes going into the bloody atmosphere here. So, you know, there you go. I have used water-based gloss before, and it's wank, and it waste of time. But you know, if you use Acrylic and then gloss, you know, you still can get a good finish on your gloss if you put plenty of gloss on. So yeah, that's basically about it, really. If you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share from the camera. Go in this corner a bit here, just let it dry a bit and then give it another coat. What I'll do in a minute, I'll just give you a bit of a